Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 80 Knox Terminal Arena for tonight's coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League. Tonight, the Windsor Aces are set to face the Niagara on the Lake Nationals here in Windsor, Ontario. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome to tonight's action. As let's quickly go over your starting goaltenders tonight. Is Kander Samsonev's back in the net tonight for his second appearance in Windsor on the season. 2-3 overall on the season so far, with a save percentage of 0.879, averaging 5.3 goals per game. Upleggers in the net tonight once again. Zachary Uplegger to be specific for the Windsor Aces. 87.9% save percentage and a 9-6 record on the season as we're underway here from 80 Knox Terminal Arena. Tonight's officials: Ken Wilson, Dave Fennick, Tim Brooks is the linesman. Quick shot, that time no good on the outside. Quickly getting underway for action here at 80 Knox Terminal Arena. Multiple whistles being blown as the net's been blown off its moorings. Just 21 seconds into action. Once again, good evening. Welcome to We Digital Productions' coverage of Windsor Aces hockey tonight. The Aces come into tonight's matchup 11-7 on the season. 10-9-1 are the Nationals. Once again, your referees: Ken Wilson, Dave Fennick, Tim Brooks, the lines judge. Face-off won by the Aces. Puck goes into the sticks now of the Nationals. Smith passed against the boards. Now back to the neutral zone. 2-on-2 attack. Out of the reach of the stick of Mikhail. Mikhail towards the slot. Now back behind the net. Burchard kept inside the zone. Flipped towards the net. That time stopped. Jake Anderson with a quick shot that time. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go anywhere as the puck's now handled by the Aces. Zach Gilbo will bring it up the right side wing. Now poked away at the top of the slot. Nationals go back on the attack just past a minute into the first period here in Windsor, Ontario. Poke check around the top of the slot from the Aces side, brought back into the neutral zone. Koi Prevo towards the crease that time, kicked away by Samsonev. Attack now on the right side wing. Dallas Loisel still with the puck on the left side. Face-off dot as that misses the net. Now Mootsat passed on back. Still behind the net now. Antoine Michaud. Michaud poked away this time by Prevo. Prevo skates it away, passes it back. Lane Goulin gets it. Goulin now against the boards. Towards the right side corner. Back to the left side corner. Puck intercepted by Dallas Loisel. Puck bounces around the right side face-off dot. As Mitchell Olsen now up on the ice. 1-on-2 opportunity. Lane Goulin goes for the shot, misses wide right. Picked up at the point. Prevo towards the slot. Shot deflected away, back behind the net. Now back towards the crease. Quick shot, first shot blocked from Cameron Pickersgill. Kept on his own one-timer from Prevo, blocked and kicked away by the blockers. Nationals now have the puck. 2.5 minutes into the first period. Prevo, quick shot, stopped by the chest. Through the crease, that time kicked out. Olsen keeps it inside the zone, flipped from the point. Telepov was the one who tried to flip it through. Here comes the breakaway. Loisel, shot, flipped up into the mesh. We'll have a face-off. And the Aces continuing to have a pretty strong campaign so far in the season. Last matchup was on the road, winning 7-0 over Niagara in Port Colborne, Ontario on November the 16th. Prior to that, an 8-7 loss as well in Colborne, Ontario against Northumberland. And a whistle called right in front of the Aces benches as it looks like we'll have a face-off. 17:07 to go in the first period, just about 3 minutes into said period. Last time at home, the Aces fell to St. George. 5-3 was the final score November the 10th. 1-2 was the record on the road trip overall, with a loss to Oshawa also included in that mix. Chance below the crease, that time doesn't lead to nothing. Poked off the puck this time, Jake Pickersgill. Pickersgill tries to poke it on back. Skating around between the puck. Going for the quick shot, missing above the net, Smith. Now pressed against the boards that time, Luke Mahan. Along the blue line, back to the neutral zone. Passed up off the glass by Justin Whitham. Now kicked on forward by Mules Nikolic. Pass back to the slot, broken up on the pass, back to Nicholas Demchuk. Aces now retreat. Try and go back for the breather with the defenseman. Nikolic along with Mahan back in their own zone. Line change for Niagara on the Lake. Flip back into Niagara on the Lake zone. Smith now brought up the right side. Through a couple players, Jake Anderson. Shot misses off the glass. Kick towards the left side board, kept inside the zone at the point. Pass around the face-off top, picked up once again from poke checks from the Aces. Intercepted inside the face-off dot, center ice. Pressed against the board that time, Perchard loses the puck. Here comes the opportunity. Bringing up is Zachary Hardig. Hardig with the tough pass. Gonna be picked up in the corner. Sean Gagnon doesn't have the possibility there as that one's cleared over top one of the Aces players for icing. 15:28 to go in the first period, just about 5 minutes into the first period here at Knox Arena. Quick first period, in fact, so far in tonight's action. The last matchup for Niagara on the Lake was a victory in overtime. 3-2 was the final against Tottenham. They also, last time in this region, beat Kingsville 6-4 on November the 11th for Remembrance Day. Back underway as the Nationals win the face-off. Burchard takes it up, poked away from Burchard. They retreat back to the neutral zone to reset. Poked away from Burchard. Gagnon tracks it down. Now alongside the boards. Aces try and keep it on the point. Flipped up. Shot doesn't go anywhere that time. Olsen was the attempter. Jake Price will take it back into the Aces zone. The Aces immediately get on back to clear it. Now Zachary Hardig able to find his man. The quick shot deflected away. This one cleared back to the neutral zone once again. Line change now coming up for Niagara on the Lake. As the Aces trying to adjust as well. They cleared out of their own zone. Currently everyone for Niagara on the Lake set up. The Aces still completing their line change on the ice. Mahan. Now pass to the right side wing. Cross the ice. Up the left side wing. Quick shot. Passed on back trying to get it to Gilbo. Doesn't go there. Now taken up the left side, Mashad. Mashad intercepted by Gilbo. Gilbo takes it in. Yetman and Prevo with the trailers. Yetman passes back. Intercepted by Loisel. Loisel's pass goes off the boards all the way back to the Aces zone again for the line change, and that will draw icing. That burns an extra minute off the clock. 14:05 to go in the first period here in Windsor, Ontario, as you can see some of the discussions and some of the playfulness between Zachary Uplager and Luke Mahan. Some of the chemistry coming together in this third month of the season. Of course, a lot has happened since the season started in September, as that's going to be a score. And a round of applause that time, and some fist bumps going to Bryce Yetman as the Aces lead 1-0. Bryce Yetman able to get the quick shot after the one face-off by the Aces after the icing call. And 6 minutes into the first period, the Aces are on the board. It's 1-0. And some of the excitement you can hear amongst the crowd here tonight as the Aces won another draw. And then inside the neutral zone, flipped across ice to Gilbo. Tries to track it down. Samsonyev comes out of the net, passes it up back to the neutral zone. Able to get the pressure back for now. For Bryce Yetman, that will be .61 on the season, goal 30 overall with 31 assists. Pass across the ice. Passed on back Nikolic. Broken up once again, tracked down by Nikolic. Mahan retreats back with Yetman. Bryce Yetman, now the captain of this year's squad. Saying to push on forward. Quick shot for the left side wing. As Prevo with the shot, covered up quickly for the face-off. Iskander Samsonyev able to make the save. Once again, 1-0 your score. 13:05 to go, 13:15 rather to go in the first period here at 80 Knox Arena. The Aces looking for win number 12 on the campaign. Inside the natural zone, meanwhile, is the puck as Prevost looks back towards the other side of the ice. Intercepted. Picked back up once again, but stripped away on the poke check. Here comes the Nationals. Passed against the boards for Trevor Lord. And a whistle's going to be called. We're going to go back the other direction. And they're going to say it's going to be offsides from the two-line pass. Going to go all the way back, in fact, to the National zone. Prevost will go to the face-off dot for the Aces. Meanwhile, going to the face-off dot for the Nationals, once again, Justin Whitham. Face-off won by Prevost as that bounces behind the net. Kept inside the zone by Yetman. To Prevost, back to Yetman. Charges to the slot, poked away, goes wide left. Gilbo passes back to Prevost. Across the slot, try to get to Yetman. He has to track it back down. Lord able to get the puck alongside the boards. Pass across the ice. Into the Aces zone, tracked down by Mitchell Olsen. Pass alongside, Trevor Lord tries to stop it. Gilbo comes up with it. Poke check party ensues. With the help of Justin Whitham. Now here comes Yetman. Yetman up the right side wing. Trying to pass it into traffic to Gilbo. Gilbo gets the puck to the point. Tabatov to the other side point. To Yetman to the right face-off dot. Dinks around two. Pass down low. He scores. Coy Prevost with the quick goal. And that will now make it 2 goals in a minute and a half. For Bryce Yetman, that will be a second total point of the night as well. Coy Prevost with his first goal of the night as well. 8th on the season. And his 17th total point. Windsor Aces now lead 2-0 with 12:06 to go in the first. Aces win the draw once again here at 80 Knox Arena. Mahan. Cameron Pickersgill up the side. Passed against the boards. Swings on back. Billy Solre. Poked away from Solre as this goes back to the neutral zone. Mahan will pass it back into the neutral zone to Nikolic. Unable to find the intended player as Meekamp comes up with it. Whistle called for offsides. We'll have another face-off. Once again, 2-0 your score with 11:37 now to go in the first period after the goal scored a few moments ago by Coy Prevost. For Coy Prevost, that is his 8th goal on the season. And a strong Aces team on offense in terms of scoring from parts of this year. Aces with the puck after the face-off. Nationals keep it on sides right against the blue line. Flip behind the net on the first shot attempt from Pritchard. Second opportunity. Now Jake Pickersgill able to flip it to Cameron. Here comes Cameron. Cameron avoids multiple poke checks. And the butterfly stop whistle called. And they're going to say slashing call. So we're going to have our first power play of the game. And still trying to see who exactly the power play is. It appears it might go against the Niagara on the Lake Nationals. Indeed it is. The penalty goes to Nick Elia. The first penalty of the night so far. So first power play of the game tonight now as the Aces on the season. Power play percentage 16.5% with 13 power play goals as they go on their first attack. Tabapov. Quick shot. Stopped by Samsoniev. And we'll have a draw inside the National zone once again. The Nationals, for comparison, in their penalty kill, 83.2%. Once again, score is 2-0 with 1:50 left on the power play. 11:01 to go in the first period. Here on We Digital Productions. Face-off won by the Aces as they keep it along the blue line. Flip back to the corner. Gilbo tries to go across the slot. Goes to the point instead. Now back to Tabapov. Tabapov's shot goes wide right. Gilbo goes for the poke checks. Yetman able to quickly get it to Prevost. Prevost trying to get to the top of the slot. Back to Yetman. Quick pass to Prevost. Prevost's shot goes wide right. That will roll its way all the way back to the Windsor Aces zone as both teams, at least Niagara on the Lake rather, goes for the line change. Yetman goes back on the attack. 1:07 to work with on the power play. Yetman up the right side wing, deflected up into the mesh for the face-off with 1:02 left in the power play. For future games and broadcasts of the Windsor Aces, please go to www.wedigital.ca to follow the Windsor Aces and to see that coverage on We Digital Productions. Face-off won by the Aces. Still on the attack, Yetman trapped in the slot, finds Prevo on the right side boards. Waits for the triangle to develop. Cross-ice pass. Olsen, wrister, scores! The deflection down low makes it 3-0 on the power play goal. And Zach Gilbo was the one who deflected it right at the bottom of the slot, right to the right of Iskander Samsonov to make it 3-0 for the Windsor Aces, just past halfway in the first period. And we have our first time out of the game called now. As already wanting to discuss things is Spencer DeWolf. In terms of these teams, they have seen each other here. In fact, so far this season, the last time this matchup happened with the Niagara on the Lake coming into town, in fact, to take on the Windsor Aces. It was an interesting one. 6-3 Aces was the final score, with a magnitude of fights at some points during the end of the second in the early third periods. For Spencer DeWolf, gotta wonder what the adjustments are going to be at this point. Right now, having issues defensively as well as getting quality shots. The Aces have been able to provide the pressure, especially after the power play goal, and already up 3-0. Moving to the face-off dot, Eva J. Nacholenko will go for the face-off and win the draw. The Aces' best face-off man continues to be successful inside the face-off dot. That's now Solray. Picked off once again in the neutral zone, flipped back to the national zone. Poked away on the pass against the boards, that time by Hardig. Pass across Gagnon. Gagnon going towards the top of the slot, once again towards the center ice. Press against the boards. Here comes Frotov Mikhail. Mikhail avoiding the poke checks of Gagnon. Gagnon knocks him to the ground. Gagnon clears the puck. This could be possible icing and will be with 9:18 to go in the period. So that stops the play in its tracks now. As if you're just tuning in, 3-0 is the score after a power play goal on the deflection from Zach Gilbo. Made it 3-0 Windsor Aces tonight. Aces have the puck after winning the draw. Gagnon, cross ice to Hardig. Hardig, cross ice to no man's land as that one comes in the stick of Aaliyah. Now back across Lord. Lord flips it towards the right side. Aces now against the sideboards. Goes by Hardig, kept inside the zone from the point by Price. Chased down towards the corner by Demchuk. Aces flip it towards the neutral zone to get away from the pressure. Nacholenko retreats back to center ice. Line change for Windsor. Most of their team coming off the ice. Could be a possible too many men on the ice opportunity here as Niagara on the Lake unable to take advantage. No whistle called as 6 men were on the ice at one point during the line change for the Aces. As now the Aces get the puck back after breaking up the Nationals attack. Gulen, pass back to Cameron Pickersgill. Finds its way towards the net, bounces around behind the net, and it goes. Olsen uses his skates to keep it around, avoids one poke check. Flip back towards the corner, Cameron Pickersgill, back towards the point. Jake, that one in, picked off once again. Press against the boards for Whitham. And a whistle called on the ice. And it looks like we got a penalty coming up for hooking. It's going to be goal against the Windsor Aces, so this will be the first power play for Niagara on the Lake. Jake Pickersgill to the penalty box for a 2-minute minor with 7:57 to go in the first period. On the season so far, 11.3% is the power play rate, 19 for 168 are the Nationals. Penalty kill percentage, 84.3%, but 8 short-handed goals for the Windsor Aces this year so far. Pressure now from the Nationals on the attack. Under 8 minutes to go in the first period. Trying to go towards the slot. With the puck, Burchard misses the net above the crease. Off the glass, kept inside the point by Caleb Moussatt. Dances around. Now Loisel down low. Perchard can't get the quality shot. Poked at the point. Yetman forces them to retreat back. Have to avoid the offsides. 1:20 left on the power play opportunity. 7:14 to go in the first period. Quick shot covered up by Uplegger for the save and the face-off. And Zachary Uplegger having to dive on that quickly. Of course, Zachary Uplegger has experience in the region. Last season played for the Kingsville Kings. It was a very crucial goaltender for them. This year has been the same case for the Aces. A majority of the wins he has been the starter of this year as the Aces win the draw. Kept on sides though, that time by Sori. Train back to the point now. McHale. McHale passes alongside the boards to the corner to Trevor Lord. McHale retreats back. Lord spins off, gets hooked up with Mahan. No call on the play. Back to the point once again. Sori misses line left. Lord gets it back in the corner. Left side corner. He falls on over. No whistle still. McHale to Lord. Lord, the quick shot. Glove stop for the face-off from Uplegger. 38 seconds left on the power play with 6:35 now to go in the first period. Here on We Digital Productions, Aces lead 3-0 so far in tonight's action. Nachalenko to the face-off dot with Trevor Lord. Coy Prevo waits. Has a whistle just after the draw as it looks like we'll have a redraw. Trevor Lord might be called for a face-off violation. Mikhail will move to the dot instead. Waiting at the point, the captain, Davis Schmidt, as the Aces win the face-off regardless. Slap shot to clear it by Prevo. Bounces off the stick of Samsoniev. Now Sori. He'll lead back the charge. One more chance on this power play. 20 seconds left on the power play. Taking it up the ice. Now Lord. Up the left wing. Quick shot off the right side post. Cleared back by Prevo. Under 10 seconds left on the power play. About 6 minutes left in the first period. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Jake Pickersgill goes immediately back over to the bench off the picture. Now, meanwhile, Lord comes up the left side wing towards center ice. Poked on back, leaves the puck for the Aces. Gilbo dekes out one player to Yetman. The former OHLer gives it off to Prevo. Kicked back towards Yetman. Left to the corner. Aces will retreat back for defense. Ducked up for Sori. Now Gilbo gets the puck back. Nationals go for the line change meanwhile. As now Smith. Voids one poke check from Prevo. Gets one from Gilbo. Passed on back to their own zone. About 5 minutes to go in the first period. Avoiding one poke check Perchard. Perchard makes the charge on the left side. Flips it up. Just over top the goaltender and Uplegger. Kept inside the zone by Anderson for the attack. Anderson flips it to the right of the net. Pass back by Olsen to Prevo. Prevo gets checked against the boards. Yetman goes on the attack. Yetman ships to the right side. Gilbo on the left side as that shot misses wide right. Rolls its way back to the neutral zone in front of the penalty boxes. Olsen to Gilbo. That bounces off his stick. Pass between defensemen now. Tabapov goes right underneath the stick of Gilbo. Tracked by Price. Price avoids the check from Gilbo. Now Aliyah pass. Pushed on forward. Nationals back on the attack once again. Mikhail spins around behind the net. Aces back with it once again. Yetman to center ice. Prevo avoids one check to Gilbo. Gilbo down low to Prevo, can't deflect it in. Kick back alongside the boards in the right side corner. Multiple players colliding for the national side. Yetman keeps it on sides. Passes now to Mahan. Mahan just above the top of the net. Prevo's deflection goes wide right. Gilbo pressed against the boards by Aliyah. Prevo now avoids the poke check from Aliyah as he's pressed against the boards. And now after the poke check party, the puck is stuck in the back of the net as we'll have a face-off. 3:39 to go in the first. Remember, a bit of blood, fat bad blood involving Aaliyah from the last game. Rather, Harrison Exelby from the last game. Part of the fights that happened here last time these two teams met at 80 Knox Summit Arena. Face-off won by the Nationals, but Jake Pickersgill ran over one of the players for a check. Quick shot from Nick, covered up. And we'll have the face-off. Kasim Shakif has now come into the net now for the Niagara on the Lake Nationals, as they have, both him and Samsonev have very similar padding, as you can tell from the two of them. Same mask, same padding with those red, white, and black schemes. The Nationals, though, trying to give him some insurance. Quick shot, kicked up from Uplegger off the block, off the pads. And we'll have another face-off. 3:22 to go. Face-off will be inside the Aces zone. This is not the first time we've seen the opposing goaltender either, in Shakif as well. For Kasim Shakif, his 9th appearance, 2-5 record on the season so far. As the Aces win the draw, goes back on the attack. Cameron Pickersgill out of his reach. Passed across from Smith to the neutral zone. Leading the charge, Musat. Musat brings it off to the corner. Machad back towards the point. Aces come back with it. Jake Pickersgill passed on back. Goes off the back stick of Gulen. The alternate captain can't keep a hold of it. Back to the face-off dot. Under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Right side wing attack. Machad avoids one poke check. Bounces off a couple pads. Pass goes off the glass. Cameron Pickersgill skates around Mahan. Takes it back across center ice. Into the National zone. Pass down low. Able to be got in the stick once again to the Nationals. Moved on back now from Jake Pickersgill as the Aces try and slow things down. Pass across into the National zone. The attack. Quick shot goes wide left. And another collision between a goaltender and Aces player in this matchup. 3 collisions between a goaltender and from the Nationals and an Aces player at this arena this season now. And Kasim Shakif will now shake off the cobwebs, as now both teams watch on as he quickly tries to take a breather, as you never want to see a player get collided in like that in the crease. 2:12 to go in the first period. Aces up 3-0, your score. Aces win the draw. Natchalenko once again. Hardig poked away from him as here comes Solry. Solry's pass being tracked down by Demchuk. Pass back to the point. Poked out of the zone by the Aces. They go back on the attack. Gagnon. Cross the ice. Hardig's one-timer goes just wide left. Olsen keeps it on sides. Natchalenko tries to track it down. Aliyah goes by Natchalenko. Lord pressed against the boards now by Natchalenko. Aliyah to Solry. Aces track after it. Another check against the boards. Quick shot. Kicked away off the sticks. Pass to Lord. Poked away. Tabapov able to break away the pass, as this one rolls back to the National zone. Under 90 minutes to go now in the first period. Push on back again to keep it in the zone. Goes by Hardig. Bounces off the skate of Mitchell Olsen all the way back to Uplegger. Uplegger will pass it back against the boards. Track its way all the way back to the National zone. Both teams will go for a line change. 1 minute to go in the first period. Nationals lead the attack. Mikhail slides down. Quick shot. Can't get the proper swing on that as Anderson had an open crease. Mikhail behind the crease. Poked away, Tabapov. Quick shot, scores! And the Nationals are on the board. The shot from Jake Anderson makes it 3-1 for the Aces. And that was a much-needed goal in this matchup after how the game started off the last time these two teams matched up in terms of the Aces offense coming in quick. For Anderson, That will be goal number 2 on the campaign, 4 total point in 2018-19 in Greater Metro Hockey League action as the Nationals win the draw. Down 2 goals still with about 30 seconds to go in the first period. Yetman breaks up the cross-ice pass. Kick back towards the blue line. Kept on sides. Yetman tries to poke it on back. Works with Prevost. Down low, Gilbo. Looks back. Right side boards. Pass low to Yetman. Can't get the wrister. Deflection. Prevost, one-timer. Misses left on the hard slap shot. Gets the pass on back. 6 seconds left in the period. Hard check against the boards. Perchard with the check. And that will end off your first period. As, hold on a second. We got a fight. Prevost with an elbow to the head. An unexpected blow to the head to Bailey Perchard to end off the first period for the check that happened with 5 seconds left. Perchard will be brought off the ice by head coach Spencer DeWolf as words are being traded now between the Aces and the Nationals to end off the first period. And we're going to have to see how the referees handle this of Ken Wilson, Dave Fennick, and the line judge of Tim Brooks here as we'll take a step aside. Please stay tuned. We'll be back right after this short break on We Digital Productions. Your score after 1, 3-1. Welcome back, everyone, to We Digital Productions' coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League as the Windsor Aces lead 3-1 after 20 minutes of play. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome back to Enoch Sermon Arena. For those that are just tuning in, at the end of the first period, right after the buzzer, there was an incident involving the elbow of one of the players for the Windsor Aces. That was Coy Prevost reacting to a check against the boards and sending the elbow into the side of the head of Bailey Perchard. He has been disqualified and thrown out of the game for head contact to the head and what the officials described to some of the coaches when defending the action was a retaliatory action to the check against the boards. So the Aces will be down a man to start off the second period. It'll be 5-on-4 hockey for the next 5 minutes as we're back underway from Enoch Sermon Arena. The Nationals looking to close a 2-goal gap. Puck rolls back to the neutral zone and all the way back to the National zone after the first opportunity as Mooseat skates back with it. On the ice along with him, Dallas Loisel, as he's the one who passes it forward. Moves towards the slot as Loisel. Losing the puck along to the boards, Mooseat. Kept inside the zone at the point by Perchard. Now Loisel from the right side point, blocked on the shot. Second chance flipped up, Uplager dives up on it and covers it up with the pads for the face-off. The goals in that first period for the Windsor Aces were credit to Coy Prevost along with Zach Gilbo and Bryce Yetman. Coy Prevost before the ejection also had 2 assists on the game. Mitchell Olsen, Bryce Yetman, the other assistman, scored. Jake Anderson also with a goal with Bailey Perchard and Frotov Mikhail for the National side. As Gilbo on the attack. Thought he had an opportunity, but it's kicked away. The net is by Kasim Shakib. And so we'll have a face-off with 19:17 to go in the second period, just past 40 seconds into the period. The reason for that being knocked off its mornings is Keefe is kind of a butterfly goaltender at times, that from what we've seen here at Enoch Sermon Arena. Kicked it away with the right foot pads as here comes the Nationals attack. Perchard skates behind the net. Looks for a man at the point. Aces clear it. Bryce Shipman goes on the attack. On the wing. One-on-one. Shot. Kick back behind the net. Stop that time from Shakib. Nationals regroup. Aces spread out. Loisel. Pass on back towards the slot. Bounces around off the skate of Mikhail. Mikhail's now kicked to on from Perchard. Now back to Loisel. Pass back towards the point, goes nowhere. Zach Gilbo will try and track it back down inside the National zone. That one passed by Shakib, bound back. Line change currently being completed on the ice now for the Nationals as they go back on the attack. David Smith, quick shot blocked. Puck immediately cleared on back out of the zone. Approaching 2 minutes into the second period. 3:06 to go on the 5-on-4 opportunity for the Nationals. Shot kicked away again up Blagger. Clearing attempt kept on sides by Sorey. Flipped on back to the right side corner. Aces just goes on right by the captain of Davis Smith. Shakif will hand it on back to Sorey. Bailey Sorey watches the Aces go for the line change. He'll take it up the right side. Across the blue line on the pass. Pass skates on by as that will go into the bench for the face-off on the clear attempt. Just about 2.5 minutes into the second period. 4 total goals. Once again, 3-1 your score for the Windsor Aces here on We Digital Productions. If you're just tuning in, one player has been disqualified in Coy Prevost after a contact to the head at the end of the first period. So the Aces short one forward for the rest of tonight's action. Jake Pickersgill, meanwhile, going for the shorthanded opportunity. Chases it down to the left side corner. Sheds off the captain and Smith like a rag doll. He's checked against the boards. Smith gets the puck on back. Smith pass back. Anderson tries to go for the two-line pass, intercepted. Jake Pickersgill brings it across. Cameron Pickersgill towards the slot. Pickersgill poked away by Anderson. Anderson tied up with Jake Pickersgill. Cameron gets the puck. Olsen waits on the left side point of the top. Going to the corner. Cameron Pickersgill. Pressed against the boards, 2 players. Trevor Lord crossed the ice. Bounces off a couple aces. Nationals get a chance to go back on the attack with 1:37 left on the 5-on-4. Quick shot kicked away up Legger. Cleared back and kept inside the zone by Loisel. Avoids 2 poke checks from Jake Pickersgill. Loisel across the crease. That time Whitham couldn't handle the pass. Had an open crease from up Legger. Sorey, quick shot, deflection, scores! And the celebrations go towards Dallas Loisel. Jake Anderson there as well to deflect it. Jake Anderson and Dallas Loisel work together to make it a 3-2 game after the 5-on-4 with the 5-minute major. Second time the Nationals have gotten on the board tonight so far. It will stay 5-on-4 hockey for the next 1:16 seconds as the Nationals go back on the attack. And that'll be offsides. Skating just across the blue line is Burchard. As you see, still power play opportunity for the Nationals. Still trailing by 1, 3-2 your score. 16:11 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Niagara on the lake. Puck pushed back. Loisel. Off the stick of a couple players. Musat. Now goes back to the goaltender. Shakif was the one handing it back off to Burchard. He goes back on the rush. Takes it up around 2 deeps. Quick shot, Uplegger knocks the net off its mornings for the face-off. 49 seconds left on the shorthanded situation for the Aces. They continue to make sure the net stays on its marks a couple times tonight. The nets have come loose from both sides. Nationals back on the attack. Musat from the point. Flipped up into the mesh, nearly touching the ceiling for the face-off. Of course, coming into tonight, the leading scorer, we have a center attack on the season with 66 points. Currently, the player active leading scoring who's been in this game tonight, Froloff Mikhail with 55 total points, 28 goals, 27 assists coming into tonight. He is currently on the back part of the attack you're seeing on your screen. Musat passed on back towards Mikhail. Cleared away by the Aces. He'll go all the way to the left side corner. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Nationals. Nationals regroup. Musat brings it across the blue line. Pass down Lloyd towards Loisel, kicked away. Now Mashad tries to go across the crease, back behind the net. Calling for it, Loisel. Loisel retreats to the point. Shot blocked by Harding. Flips it back to keep it in the zone. As now the Aces will go back with the puck as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Goulin goes to the bench as well as Hardick for the line change. Gilbo back on the ice now for the Aces. Gagnon also a part of the line now on the ice as well as the defensemen of Nikolic and Mahan. Poked away this time. Nikolic able to keep it away. Gagnon, cross ice pass across double lines. Pressed against the bench doors is Gilbo. Tied up now with Aaliyah. Pass on back meanwhile, Mashad. Tracked down by Yetman on the boards. Nationals get the puck. Mikhail. Quick shot blocked by Mahan. Mikhail gets the puck on back. Mahan tries to check behind. Wrapped up from behind. Mikhail on the poke. Now back towards the corner, Mashad. Now against the net. And a bit of a tie-up down low in front of the crease. Uplager gets the puck to draw the face-off. Multiple Nationals were down low right, ready for the attack. As you can see, some of the Aces players go for the line change. Mahan, pretty strong defenseman, as we've seen in a few games so far on We Digital Productions since joining the squad. Aces win the draw. Just past 6 minutes into the second period. Olsen. Now alongside the boards, Cameron Pickersgill. Up the ice, Zach Gilbo. Gilbo. Behind the net, avoids one player. Avoids the poke check with Leah. Mahan from the point. Mahan shot, stopped and caught for the face-off. Kasim Shakif now back with another stop. Nationals respond with a line change. Back onto the ice as much the line change. There's a couple different players coming back in now, including Ryan Nix. He'll come in with Dallas Smith as the Nationals win the draw. Charge led by Trevor Lord. Trevor Lord goes down to the ice. Now being tracked on down Whitham as the Aces pass it from point board to board. Yetman passes it on to Gilbo. Around two sliding poke checks. Back to Yetman. Yetman tries to keep it towards the slot as the one-timer doesn't reach the stick of Cameron Pickersgill. Gilbo pass on back Cameron. Intercepted trying to get to Yetman as it goes back to center ice. Retreating back meanwhile is Ramil Tabatov. Pass out back into the zone. Goes by Cameron Pickersgill. Tracked again by Dallas Smith. Davis Smith. Aces pass it against the boards again. Yetman back on behind. Now to Gilbo. Now Cameron Pickersgill. Deeks behind the net. And a whistle called as hands of disbelief, as it looks like something involving the net might have happened here as the net came loose again on that side of the net on the ice. Second time this period. And now Yetman and Lord will go for the face-off as the Nationals win the draw. 12:34 to go in the second period. 3-2 Aces here on We Digital Productions. Yetman poked away in the slot by Lord. Lord takes it up. 2-on-3 opportunity. Shot block kicked away by Uplager. Tracked back by Olsen on the pass against the boards. Cameron Pickersgill to Olsen. The defenseman finds his forward in Pickersgill. Pass to Gilbo. Yetman tracks to the corner. Goes back behind the net to let the play develop. Gets checked from behind. Quick shot, scores! Make it now 2 goals on the night for Zach Gilbo. As that strong read makes it 4-2 for the Windsor Aces. And that play looked like it was breaking down. Yetman made it look like he might have had the puck behind the net, able to pass it just in time before being checked right behind the crease, leading to the opportunity in the slot to get the goal for Zach Gilbo. His second goal on the night, second total point as well, as the Aces lead 4-2, 12:02 to go in the second period. Jake Pickersgill will go for the draw as Nachalenko called for the face-off violation. Nationals won the draw. Puck does not get a shot opportunity off for Mikhail in the slot. Now back again in the corner. Mashad. Now Musat. Musat flipped on by Goes by Loisel, kept on sides by Aaliyah. Bounces off the pads. This one tracked on back Solray. Solray passes off the boards to Loisel. Loisel flips back to go back for the attack. Goes to Aaliyah. Open space on the left side of the ice to Loisel. Loisel, quick shot, goes left to the net. Puck picked up by the Aces once again. Natchalenko, Jake Pickersgill. Checked down by Aaliyah as Natchalenko gets it. Going calls for it in the slot. Multiple players sliding down. Whistle called on the play. And we'll have a face-off. And it's another issue with the net. Second time in a minute and a half there's been an issue with the net on that side of the ice, and it looks like there's an issue with the bottom part of the net sticking to the ice surface on some of the posts that stick out of the surface to get it to stay in place. Either way, the puck is going to go back towards the other direction. Here comes the Nationals. Quick attack, just throwing left to the crease is the shot by Machad. The deflection from Uplager just enough to slow the momentum of the puck. Nikolic leaves the puck behind. Quick shot, stopped again for the save. And we'll have another face-off. Both teams will go for the line change. Your score right now 4-2 with 10:46 to go in the second period. A few moments ago, Zach Gilbo adding his second goal on the game to make it 4-2. That was after a power play goal to start off the scoring in the second period for the Nationals after a 5-minute game misconduct and disqualification for Coy Prevo for head contact at the end of the first period. As face-off won again by the Nationals. Sliding poke check for Nicola, keeps it on sides, passes from his rear end. Here comes the Nationals. 2-on-2 opportunity. The toe drag shot goes above the net wide. Hardig tries to clear, goes off the face of Mikhail. David Smith gets the puck across towards the slot. Mikhail, quick shot, blocked on the sliding poke check. And there's a player down on the other side. Mohan, slow to get up, back on his skates after having the block off his leg. Nationals go back on the attack meanwhile. Forced to play back defense of the Aces. Mikhail loses back the puck. Nikolic tries to pass it against the glass as that one goes in the mesh for the face-off. We're halfway through the second period. 4-2 your score on Wheat Digital Productions. And are you enjoying what you're seeing? Well, if you want to see future games and broadcasts and more of the Windsor Aces, please go to www.wedigital.ca to follow the Windsor Aces. Niagara on the lake with the puck once again in the Aces zone just past the halfway point of the second period as they go back on the attack. Davis Smith. Pass behind the net. Perchard. Quick shot. Flipped up, missed. Towards the left side. Clark checked off the puck as Nikolic. Poked away Anderson. Anderson still trying to track it down against the boards. Nikolic able to find Yetman. Yetman back on the charge. Hardig and Gagnon up the ice with them. Still being flipped towards the crease. Towards the left side of the slot. Poked away by the Nationals. Lord with the one-on-one opportunity. Olsen poked back trying to find Mikhail. Pressed against the boards by Tabapov. Tabapov still presses him against the boards. Puck bounces around. Broken stick on the ice right now as Anderson goes for the line change for the National side. Yetman goes for the float pass with the stick. Lord comes back with it. Goes off the glove of Uplager trying to shoot above his head. Puck goes right under this through the wickets of Olsen as Gilbo up the left wing. Across the blue line. Towards the slot. Stopped once again for the save and the face-off by Shakib. And Zach Gilbo's had a heck of a night so far with 2 total goals on the game so far. He's now got 11 goals, 22 total points on the season so far. That includes a game-winning goal at one point during the season so far. He'll be in the face-off dot against Trevor Lord as it will be won by Lord. So Ray on the ice getting the puck from him. Kicked on forward. Kept inside the zone, but offsides is the call as Olsen skates it across. And a couple of the coaches are wondering where the offsides came from. I believe there was a half a stride from one of the Aces still coming back to retreat to the neutral zone for the puck. Either way, Yetman to the face-off dot, still facing Lord. Lord wins his second straight draw on this shift. Azalea poked away. Sliding poke check from Olsen. He gets the puck back. Battle now again to the back from Whitham. Lord enters the poke check party. Passed against the boards. Gilbo tracks it down. Now brought across the center ice. Yetman to Gilbo. Gilbo up the wing. Avoids the sliding poke check from Solray towards the slot. Quick shot. Stop from Cameron Peckersgill. Niagara on the Lake back on the 3-on-2 attack. Left side Solray. The wing shot. Stopped and covered up by Uplegger. And we'll have an hour draw with 7:53 to go in the second. Lots of shots coming in this second period so far. Both teams will make line changes right now. As right now, the league continues to shape itself up in terms of the standings coming into tonight's action for sure. Both of these teams looking to position themselves in the South Division standings. Your face-off coming up 4-2 your score once again for the Windsor Aces over Niagara on the Lake in their inaugural season. Face-off won once again by the Aces. Aces coming into the night just 1 point above Niagara on the Lake in points in the standings. Niagara on the Lake with 2 extra games played on the season with their 10-9 and 1 overtime loss record. They go back on the attack as Michaud. Now Loisel. Loisel looks. From the corner. Passes to the point. Quick shot, kick back down low towards the corner, towards the slot. Quick shot, Loisel. Stopped by Uplegger. We'll have an air face-off. Another go-up stop from Zachary Uplegger. To get to the standings specifically, 22 total points in the standings so far. 8 back from the points leader right now for the South Division is St. George. Kingsville 2 points back with a 14-5 record in 2018-19 so far. Tilsonburg third in the standings with North York. Windsor rounding out the top 5. Right now Windsor wanting to get some more extra points with a victory tonight. They go back on the attack, trying to hold on to a 2-goal lead with 7 minutes to go in the second. Taken back up the ice. Tavapov, and that's going to be a whistle called offsides. Face-off coming up just outside the national zone, right in front of the Aces benches. Going back to the face-off dot, they're going to send Yetman back to face-off. This time, facing off against Michaud. This time, Yetman wins, as we might have a possible whistle and a penalty coming up here. We'll see if that's the case, as it looks like a possible tripping call coming up, and indeed, penalty for Bailey Perchard will give the Aces their second power play on the night. Or he will say hello to the fans, and that is who will be called on McHale. So it looks like Michaud decides to go for a line change for the penalty kill unit, and McHale is the one who's going to serve the penalty. 2-minute minor for tripping coming up here. And that's going to hurt for the Nationals, down 4-2. Immediately cleared out of the zone to start off the penalty kill. Mahan tracks it back down. Sliding poke check from a National as he's caught up with a player between his wickets. And now we have a whistle called. And it has something to do with the sliding poke. We're requiring the draw. 6:34 to go in the second period as the faceoff will take place inside the Aces zone. Nationals win the draw. Hardig still trying to come up with the dough for the Aces. He loses helmet, immediately whistles drawn, as you cannot play with your helmet for the action. He'll get to put his helmet back on over that helmet hair for sure, as we have stopped play with 6:28 to go in the second period. 1:39 still left on the power play. As you can see, waiting back to try and receive the draw from Yetman was Nikolic. Hardig able to track it down though. Gilbo to Yetman. Starts the power play attack. The toe drag poked away, cleared again by the Nationals. Mahan slows down the momentum of the puck as he tracks it back behind his goaltender again. 1:20 to go in the power play. Hardig on the boards. Cleared again by the Nationals. This time Whitham with the clear. Now Yetman Stops on the dime. One line pass, able to go towards the attack again. Right side, poked away from Gilbo. Cleared again by the Nationals. 4 clears already in this power play from the Aces. Under a minute left on the power play. 5:38 to go in the second overall. That's Gilbo. Quick shot just to the left of the post. Yetman passed on back towards the corner. 2 Aces along the corner. Gilbo back to the point. Nikolic. Gilbo back to Nikolic. Now Mahan. Yetman tracks back to the point. Quick shot bounces around the slot. Nationals can't get the clear yet. Nikolic, toe drag pass across to Gilbo. Stretch on back. Yetman, shot, bounces off the glove. Still searching for Shakif. Still now able to track it down. Olsen down low to Yetman. 12 seconds left on the power play. Shot goes off the stick of Gilbo. Nationals try and poke it away. We're about to be back to 5-on-5 hockey. 3 seconds left on the power play. Nationals go for the shorthanded attack. Misses the net. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey as players collide, trying to go for the line change for the Nationals. Nationals get it back on their own zone. Mashad. McHale tries to track it back down but blows a tire. Puck is down in the Aces zone behind Uplegger. Now Mashad. Now once again from the face-off dot. Misses. Mushat shot kicked away. Now rolling against the boards. Cameron Pickersgill. Poke check party. Now picked up in the slot from the Aces side, Olsen. As now they will try and get out of their zone. Passing it off the glass. Picked back up by the captain and Davis Smith. Now Olsen with it once again. Going on the attack across the point. Open crease. No shot able to get off for the Aces. Nationals again to rush. Going back on the attack. All players back on the side as the whistle's called and we'll have an hour draw. 3:52 to go in the period. As you can see, 4-2 is your score. As the Aces have scored a goal as well as the Nationals in a goal this period. The goal from the Aces from Zach Gilbo as they continue to try and go back for another goal opportunity. Face-off won by Windsor. Puck bounces around here on the Rose City. Lord, back to the point. Goes off the stick of Price. 1-on-1 opportunity for Jake Pickersgill. Aaliyah tries to break it up. Pickersgill spins on back, misses the crease. Now back on the attack. Nachalenko tried to pass it back to the slot for the second chance for the shot. And a whistle called. And it looks like they say there was a puck lift with the hand, as that will mean an air face-off with 3:27 left in the period. Nachalenko will go back to draw once again for the Aces side. Mahan will wait at the left side pointer on the boards. As well, waiting for a possible one-timer. Tabapov waits on the right side point. Lord wins the draw again against Nachalenko tonight. Gulen to the point. Tabapov, shot deflected away, pass deflected away from Gulen. Lord trying to get it away from Gulen. Now covered up quickly by the goaltender Shakif for the face-off. 3:09 now to go in the second period. Nachalenko will go for a second draw in a matter of about 15 seconds here in the second period. Nachalenko will now draw against Burchard. Face-off won by Windsor. Mahan, quick shot, scores! Another one-time shot. Deflected down low for the opportunity. The Aces lead 5-2. Mahan sets up the opportunity for the deflection through traffic. And now Windsor leads by 3 goals. And now Mahan looking to go off the ice now for a line change before the faceoff just got off in time. The Aces win the draw. Harding throws it back in the national zone. Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Windsor leads by 3 over Niagara on the lake. Harding to Yetman. Yetman, quick shot blocked. Olsen on the left side point. Quick shot bounces off the back of Gagnon across the bottom of the slot. Misses from Harding. Now back against the boards. One deep from Smith. Smith across the ice. Now Burchard. Burchard, quick shot. Can't get the deflection that he needed down low in the slot. Quick shot again, but left by McHale. Yetman tries to take advantage. Poked right on to Hardig. Back to Yetman. Passes bounced around. Aces still have the puck. Yetman. Now Gagnon. Gagnon, quick shot. Block trying to deflect it through Hardig. Smith will clear it back to center ice. Hardig kicks it back into the zone in response. 2 minutes to go in the second. McHale avoids one poke from Hardig. Hardig comes off the ice, going for a line change now with Gilbo. Aces going with offense for the end of the second period. Tabapov. Passes on to Olsen. Right side corner. Quick shot deflected on the one-timer opportunity. Burchard with the quick shot, kicked up into the sky by Uplegger for the draw with 1:36 to go in the second. As you see in the right upper hand corner, 5-2 is your score for the Windsor Aces right now over Niagara on the Lake. In what could be a crucial game in the middle part of the season for the standings so far. Windsor looking strong tonight offensively. They look to the scoreboard. Yetman wins the draw. Olsen clears it off the glass, up to center ice. Back on back Price. Now attack Mashad. Broken up by Yetman. Yetman up the left side. Passed on back along the blue line. And a whistle called, as I believe it's offsides. Yes, indeed, it appears it will be here for a draw. We face off just outside the national zone with 1:19 to go in the second. Yetman will once again face off, this time against Dallas Loisel. He wins a second straight draw as Mahan clears it back to the corner. Forces the Nationals to go back on the offensive. Aliyah avoids the poke check from Gilbo. Pass all around Yetman off the glass. Taken up the right side by Musat. Musat unable to get the stick back on as Uplegger covers it up for the faceoff. Now down to just a minute even to go in the period. Yetman, the captain, with the C on his jersey tonight, wins unable to win the draw this time. Loisel broken up in the slot, falls on over. One player loses glove on the other side. Attack now for Nacholenko. Cross ice, Gilbo sets up the point. And it's covered up for the face-off from Shakif. And that was an opportunity on a silver platter for Windsor. Can't take advantage now. An extra 16 seconds burned off the clock for the second period. They'll be forced to reset. They look to try and have some extra insurance to enter the third period with. Face-off won by Windsor. Nikolic with the puck, passed on. Cameron Pickers, Gildeeks. Cameron Pickers goes, quick shot, bounced on the sky as everyone sighs on the Windsor side. Pass on back, meanwhile broken up. Demchuk off his skates. Under 30 seconds to go in the second. Gilbo in the slot, blocked on the shot by Aliyah. Aliyah takes it up center ice. 2-on-2 opportunity. Pass back to Whitham. Poke back to Aliyah. Aliyah tries to set up the one-timer for Lord, but broken up. They retreat back to the neutral zone. They'll flip it back to the Aces. And that should just about do it. After 40 minutes of play, the Windsor Aces lead 5-2 after 2 periods of play here at 80 Knox Home Arena. For the Aces, we'll have to see how they handle the final 20 minutes of regulation. As please stay tuned. We'll be back after this short break on We Digital Productions. Your score, 5-2, Windsor Aces. Welcome back, everyone, to 80 Knox Home Arena for more coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League. The Windsor Aces lead 5-2 as we're just about to start off the third period here in Windsor, Ontario. Justin Prince here for tonight's coverage as the Aces currently on top on the shot chart, +5 over Niagara on the Lake. 15 shots even in the second period to add on to the 14 shots in the first period for the Aces and the 9 total for the Nationals. As the Nationals look to try and rebound the Aces, try and win tonight's matchup. A very important matchup for the standings. Chance to move to 12-7. Nationals trying to keep above 500. So far tonight, a heck of a game for Zach Gilbo. 2 total goals on the night so far. And the last goal scored from the Aces on the deflection from the shot from Luke Mahan. Credit to Lane Goulin. We're underway as the Aces win the draw. 20 minutes of action to go in regulation. Cameron Pickersgill with the puck. Poked around by Loisel. Mahan flipped up towards center ice as a whistle's called. It will have a face-off. Quick face-off, it looks like, for a puck lift, as that's going to be in the National zone. That ticks off 15 seconds off the clock. The goals scored so far for the Nationals, Jake Anderson and Dallas Loisel. Loisel was in the face-off circle with Bryce Yetman. Yetman with 1 goal and 2 assists tonight. As the Aces win the draw, Yetman behind the net. Gilbo waits at the bottom of the slot. Pass to the point, Mahan retreats. Taken up the ice now by McHale. McHale up the wing, sliding poke check. Goes off the glass. Rolls its way to the blue line. Aces now will retreat back and will calm down. Yetman goes back on the attack around the defenders. Poked away by one of the Nationals as he takes it back across the slot against the boards now. This one crossed the ice now for the pass. Gilbo to Cameron Pickersgill. Picked off as Loisel will take it up. Avoids the poke from Pickersgill. Takes it up the right wing, moves to center ice. Moves it to the center rather. Across to the right wing, quick shot. Deflected away left. Quick shot again in the slot. Kicked away by the pads of Uplegger. This one will be cleared back to center ice. Just past 1 minute into the first period, the Nationals going for their first line change of the period. Aces completing theirs as Yetman takes it up behind the net. Switch to the defensemen. Nikolic and Olsen now in for the Aces. Same forward core stays on the line. Olsen gets the puck, brings it across towards the blue line. Pickersgill forced to retreat back. Gilbo still offsides. Here comes the attack from the Nationals. Breakaway opportunity, scores! Antoine Machad gets the goal for the Nationals to make it a 5-3 game. From Machad, you could see that coming the second he got the puck. Antoine Machad with his 10th goal in the season. That is his 33rd total point. Makes it a 2-goal deficit that the Nationals just have to try and bite through. They win the draw and they're back on the attack. Machad poked around. This one just on back. Here comes Lord. Lord misses behind the net off the boards. Flipped on back by Hardig as the Nationals retreat back. They go back on sides. Bounces off the stick. Here comes Hardig. Breakaway opportunity on the right wing. Toe drag just bounces off the top of the pads and off into the boards. Set up back in the slot. Cross the crease. Scores! Zachary Hardig sets up his teammate Jake Pickersgill for the goal. And in quick succession, it's now 6-3. That makes it 2 goals scored, 1 from each side in the span of about 10 to 15 seconds. The Windsor Aces turn what could have been a Nationals momentum swing to now back to a 3-goal lead. Nationals win the draw. Just past 2 minutes into the third period, a wild start to the third as Mikhail, quick attack, kicked away by the pads of Uplegger. Mikhail falls down to his skates. Yetman taken up now by Natchalenko. Deflected around. Bounced off the sticks of Demchuk. Poked away towards the slot. Flipped on back across the blue line. Taken up by Aliyah. And whistle called as that's going to be, looks to be a penalty coming up. In fact, it will against the Aces. Trying to see the exact person the penalty's for. In fact, it is for Evgeny Natchalenko. Natchalenko, 2-minute minor As Hilson in the box. Power play lasts until 15-10 in the third. 17-10 left in the third period right now. As McHale will go to the face-off dot with Yetman. Quickly cleared by the Windsor Aces. Kicked away by Shakif and net. Shakif handoff. Loisel. Pass up the right side now. Moussat. Moussat waits. Now goes along the boards for the pass. Mashad towards the slot. To the right of the net this time. Unable to keep it on sides though is Moussat. Retreats back to his own blue line. Passed up to the Aces blue line. Mashad takes it in. Now McHale. McHale poked away. Taken away by Nikolic as he clears it. And it lands inside one of the benches for the face-off. Looks like it will stay in the Aces zone as having to chase after it is Gagnon. Your score right now is 6-3. Power play right now for the Niagara on the Lake Nationals for the next minute and 21 seconds after 2 goals scored in this span about 15 seconds. The goals coming from Antoine Machon and as well as a quick goal set up from Zachary Hardig to set up Jake Pickersgill. Puck inside the Aces zone. Behind the net, Sorey. Cleared along the boards by the Aces. Goes right by the point by the captain in Smith. Trading on back. Going back on the charge, Jake Price. Quiet night tonight for the Nationals. Has had a few touches. Now Lord back to Price. Price takes it back along the boards. Mahan tries to poke it away in the corner. Now to Sorey. Sorey, quick shot deflected up into the mesh, all the way into the ceiling, as that puck will find itself a new home right above the front doors. And as they get a new puck ready for play, 15:45 to go in the third period. Still 35 seconds are left on the power play. The Aces currently lead by 3 goals, 6-3 your score. Loisel faces off this time and winning the draw against Hardig as a quick draw coming back up. And Olsen decides to fake out a possible clear attempt after the whistle. We'll have the redraw. Hardig loses the draw this time. Loisel. Alea, quick shot. Blocked, trying to get it to the net. Cleared on back towards their goaltender once again in Shakif. Shakif hands it back off. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Pass to across center ice. Now brought alongside the boards. Mikhail tries to track it towards the point. Bounces around the slot. Cleared by the Aces. They bring it back on up for the shorthanded attack. Tabapov falls to his knees. Loses the puck. Presses a player against the boards in response. Moussat pressed against the boards. Still trying to poke it on away. One player falls down. Puck bounces around the slot. Still dancing around Moussat. Shakif still dancing around rather. Loisel gets caught up with a stick. No whistle caught on the play. Hardig clears it back to the national zone. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Alea takes it back as the interception by Tabapov comes. They clear it on back once again. Mikhail tries to chase it. The Aces going for a full line change. Just past 5 minutes into the third period. Mikhail just avoids the open door of the bench for the Aces. Hits one of the referees alongside the boards. Pass from Mashad goes around back behind. Masad pressed alongside the boards. Skates through 2 Aces. Skates on back towards the point. Flip to Mikhail. Now passed on back. Aces get the puck once again. Pass for the 2-liner. Jake Pickersgill dances around towards the slot. Tries to pass it down low to Nikolic. Couldn't get it. Mikhail flips it up, hits the roof, and we'll have another draw for the faceoff. Just past 6 minutes into the third period. 6-3 once again your score right now. One of the players that have been very active in this third period with opportunities, Cameron Pickersgill. You see him ready to go for the faceoff. The Nationals still trying to figure out who is going to go on the ice as their 5th player on the ice for the line change. Lord will come out onto the ice. Mikhail will take the draw. And it looks like we'll have a hesitation on the draw. Coming out there was Whitham. Aces go for the one-timers. That one doesn't reach the net. Cleared on back from Gagnon. Now passed alongside the boards. Passed on back, Cameron Pickersgill. Pass towards the crease. Broken up on the shot to the slot. Skating around once again, Cameron Pickersgill. Gagnon tries to pass it back, intercepted by the Nationals. Cross center ice on the pass, going all the way back to the Aces zone. Uplegger trying to call for icing. The Nationals complete a line change. Nicklick goes on by Gagnon on the pass. Kicked on back by Solary to the zone, right off the pads of Uplegger. Aces now feeling the pressure. Bounces just on the edge of the stick of Smith. Smith pressed against the boards. Mahan tracks on back. Aces kick it forward. Jake Pickersgill flipped up the glass. Here comes Cameron. Cameron, the slap shot. Up into the net shot to the deflection off the pads to fill the face-off. 7 minutes even into the third period now with the action. Again, your score, 6-3 on We Digital Productions for the Windsor Aces over Niagara on the Lake. For the Windsor Aces, they continue to have a strong run. After this matchup, they play Tottenham at home November 24th. That puck drop is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at 80 Knox Summit Arena. Olsen stops the clear attempt for the Nationals at center ice as the Nationals look to go back on the attack. Now Schmidt. Pass bounces off the net, it appears. A few woos coming up for the Nationals bench. Lord watches that as it misses him on the pass, and that will be called icing. We'll go the other direction. After that, it's going to be another home game against the hometown rivals in Kingsville. Kingsville, just about a 20-30 minute ride from 80 Knox Summit Arena down Highway 3. They will play for the first time at 80 Knox Summit Arena December the 1st. As Loisel goes on the rush. Poked on back neutral zone. Near center ice, kept on side towards the Aces zone, kept out of the Aces zone. As Tabapov passed on back, intercepted by Loisel. Tabapov pressed against the boards. Here comes Loisel. Slap shot, caught by Uplegger. He elects to pass it to Gilbo instead of the face-off draw. A little bit of a risky play there as this will be kept at the point by Lord. Poked around, Tabapov, pass to Yetman. Yetman, one-on-one opportunity. Toe drag, shot bounces off some of the meshing. Just went to an edge to the right and bounced back off the back of the net. Quick shot, Yetman couldn't get the rebound. Olsen gets the rebound, bounces off his stick. Here comes the one-on-one. Aaliyah skates by the defenseman. The shot goes wide left. Broken up from as Tabapov couldn't keep up with the action. Olsen, Gulen kicks it forward. Yetman around past Gulen. Gulen pressed against the boards. Now kicked on back. Skating around as the Nationals. Approaching 11 minutes to go in the third. Down by 3. They need to start attacking now. Whitham, quick shot kicked away by Uplegger. Mahan clears it up, hits the roof instead. As we'll have another draw. Third time a clear attempt from the Aces. Either has landed in the bench or has hit the roof tonight. They will go back for the draw. After this matchup with Niagara on the Lake, that's going to be Northumberland to take on at home, followed by Toronto November 18th and November 23rd, respectively. 6:30 p.m. puck drop against Northumberland for November 18th. 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop against Toronto. As they're forced back to their own zone and are focused on trying to get above 500. Quick shot kicked away once again by Shakib. Cross ice pass, two-line pass, goes out of the reach of Mikhail. Goes right off the side of Uplegger. And it looks like they will say icing. Looks like they will say that it just missed the side of the glove of Uplegger and hit the side of the net instead for the icing call. 10:37 to go in the third period. And the adjustments continue for the Nationals bench. They have been having problems trying to keep up with the Aces offense, especially in this third period. Trended towards a similar direction at some points in this game. Kicked away, though, on the one-timer after the face-off won by the Aces. Hardig trying to track on back. Here comes Whitham. Pass to McHale. Whitham has it back. Whitham takes it behind the net. Whitham looks over top, up-legger, and that's deflected above the crossbar as that will draw a face-off. You cannot do that in hockey, of course, so we are going to go back the other direction. Face-off will take place all the way back in the national zone after the illegal deflection. And you have to say for Kasim Shakif, since coming into the game, the goal scoring settled down for the second period, but has picked up since. 6-3 the score. Quick shot flipped around in front of the crease, in front of Soray. Now Price. Pass called for down for the ice. Whiffed on the first attempt. Takes it back up. Gets by Hardig. Gets by Gagnon. Now up the right side wing. Pass back to Loisel. Now Price. Pass to Loisel, broken up by the Aces. Kicked away from the crease. Here comes Tabapov. Passed on back, Yetman. Yetman to the point. Gagnon, quick shot blocked. Around the crease, dances around Mikhail. Gagnon can't keep it on his stick. One-on-one opportunity, Aliyah. Poked around, huge check. Olsen loses his helmet. Gets in a few words with Aliyah, and that will draw the quick whistle. Loisel will have the helping hand of giving him back his helmet as the penalty box will open up for the Aces. Right at the same time as that play was developing, Ramil Tabapov getting his first penalty on home ice here tonight for his team. So he's now in the penalty box, and you've seen him getting tied up with a player in the slot on that attack. Another power play for Niagara on the late in this in the late part of a period. Loisel. Wait to the point. Pass on back to the top. Musat. Quick shot. Deflected around. Pass back from behind the net. Mikhail off the side of Loisel's skates. Forced to retreat. 9:12 to go in the third period. 1:34 left on the power play as Gilbo gets it back in the national zone. Aces now looking to possibly attack. They retreat back for the defense. Up the left side boards, Machard. Machard skates back. Passed on back. Intercepted by the Aces. Here comes Gilbo. 2-on-2 opportunity. Cameron Pickersgill trucks on back. Gilbo, first shot blocked. Second chance kicked away. Loisel skates it away from the crease. Two quick shots in succession. Still looking for the hat trick is Gilbo. Could be the possible icing on the cake, but you never know in hockey. Mikhail, quick shot. He scores the power play goal. And he had to wonder when Mikhail would get on the score sheet tonight for a goal. His first goal on the night. The team's second most leader in goal. Make it now the leader in goals with 29 total goals on the season to overtake Elijah Centertak on the in the stat sheet. Makes it 6-4. That will end off the power play, of course, as well with 8:30 to go in the third period. Aces still lead by 2. A lot can happen. An eternity in hockey. Cameron Pickersgill leads the attack. Yetman gets it towards the slot. Dekes out one player. Passes towards the crate, towards Jake. Couldn't get it towards Jake. Jake passed on back. Now keeps it back to Cameron. Cameron between two defenders. Now Yetman. Yetman skates to the right side face-off dot. Towards the crease. Poked away from Yetman. Aliyah passed on back. Whitham. Broken away from him. Aliyah passed up the ice. One-on-one opportunity. Lord waits for his teammates towards the crease. Off the post. Second chance rebound, scores. Trevor Lord makes it a 1-goal game as Niagara and the Lake is back in it. As mentioned a couple moments ago, you would expect Niagara and the Lake to try and pick up back the attack with so little minutes left to go in this game. Trevor Lord puts them to a 1-goal deficit. His 4th goal in the season, as now it's 6-5 for the Windsor Aces. Aces try and go back on the attack as they quickly got the quick shot. Smith now has the puck after the deflection. As now the Nationals go from side to side. Mikhail, two-line pass broken up. And a whistle called. As I believe it's going to be a high stick on the deflection lane and go back to the Aces zone. 6-5, your score. How mighty things change. 2 goals scored in about 2-minute span for Niagara on the Lake to bring it from what was a 6-3 game and how the last matchup between these two teams finished off to a 6-5 game. As the Nationals won the draw, Price flips it back to Loisel. Loisel takes it back, passes towards the slot. Finds his man, back to behind the net, Mikhail. Back to Loisel. Loisel looks at Price. Loisel to the point. Past Mikhail. Mahan tries to track it behind the net. Picked on up instead by Mashad. Mashad pressed off the puck. Aces go back on the attack. Yetman leads it. Right side wing gets it to Cameron Pickersgill. Gilbo waits on the left side wing. Yetman gets it towards Gilbo. Bounces around. Nikolic. Quick shot off the crossbar to the ceiling for the face-off. And that was a very strong hit off the crossbar. As Kasim Shakif, as you can see, Nikolic coming to the bench. Shakif was saying, "Thank you very much, crossbar. You are my best friend." Face-off one by the Aces. Quick shot again off the post. Lots of shots tonight going off the post here in GMHL hockey. Olsen tracks it back to his own zone as they try and break away the possible attack. Able to get it towards the blue line center ice. Brought up center ice by Gilbo. Puck goes off the glove of Nix as he tracks it back towards the corner. Caught up though with Jake Anderson as Jake Anderson goes down along with Gilbo. So Ray will take it up. So Ray back towards the back of the net. Olsen. Olsen tracks down So Ray. Now Yetman. Now pass against the boards. Taken now, once again, Tabapov. Tabapov to Yetman. Right in front of the penalty boxes to center ice. Brings it back on sides and cross into the National zone. Quick shot above the net from Nacholenko. Tabapov caught up with a member of the Nationals as they go back on the attack. 3-on-2 opportunity, make it 3-on-3. And the Anderson shot kicked up to the sky. In fact, right to Uplegger's glove for the face-off. 5:35 to go in regulation. How about that? Not what some people may have expected this late in this matchup. Face-off won by the Nationals. Aces come up with it though with a poke check against the boards. Hardick's pass goes under the stick of Goulin. Nationals bring it back outside their zone. Cross center ice. Gets the boards, Mashad. Mashad loses it back. Passed on back once again to Schmidt. Schmidt cross ice to Price. Price poked away by Hardick. Nacholenko to Hardick. Bounces off a couple skates towards Hardick. He can't keep it on his stick. Mashad back with it. Brings it back into Windsor's zone against the left side wing. Towards the slot. No one there to pick up the pass. Nacholenko charges back on it. As Whitham across to Mashad. Broken up by a number of sticks from the Aces as Nacholenko takes it back on the attack. Cross ice. Goulin. Quick shot across the open crease, missing wide right. Mahan tracks it back down. 4:38 to go in the third. 6-5 to score. The fans sitting at the edge of their seats. Aces going for a line change as they try and go back on the attack. Gagnon pushes it back into the National zone. Aces complete the line change. Nacholenko comes out now for Jake Pickersgill. Pickersgill, Gagnon, along with Goulin, Mahan, and Nicola Curran on the ice as they finish up the line change, bringing Cameron Pickersgill in for Goulin. The second line offense going back on the attack as the net has been knocked off the Mornings again on that side of the ice. This time, it looks like an Aces stick got caught into the net, knocking the net loose. With 4:05 to go, because of the circumstances and where the puck was going, they will have the face-off in the neutral zone right in front of the fans here at 80 Knox Summit Arena. Are you enjoying what you're seeing? For future games and broadcasts for the Windsor Aces, please go to www.wedigital.ca to follow the Windsor Aces. Follow the puck as Olsen falls on over after losing the puck. Goes on back to Olsen in the left side corner. Now to the right side boards. Gagnon, cross ice, now taken up. Tabapov around two Deeks. Quick shot, quickly broken up. The Nationals bench excited after that play, breaking up a good opportunity. Jake Pickersgill to Olsen. No one there to retrieve the pass in the corner. Musat in front of the crease. Uplegger calls for the face-off as he dives on the puck. And a much-needed face-off as that play started to break down. 3:23 now to go in the third period at GMHL action. Currently going up to the face-off dot for Niagara on the Lake is going to be Trevor Lord once again. Bryce Shepman to the face-off dot for the Aces. Face-off won by Lord. So Ray finding Lord. Back to Mikhail. Quick shot goes wide right. Puck rolls all the way back into the Nationals' own zone. Aaliyah tracks it back down, so Ray will go towards his right. Aaliyah takes it up along the left side boards. Charges up the ice. Poke from behind. Quick shot goes up into the mesh. Robiner face-off after the missed shot from Mashad. Under 3 minutes to go now, as both teams continue to make adjustments. Aaliyah coming off the ice. Sorek coming off a full line change now for the Nationals. They will bring in some of their heavy hitters for some of the adjustments. Face-off won this time by Windsor. Puck going to be chased down by Davis Smith. And it'll be called for icing, a quick icing. And now the first line comes back on for the Nationals after the icing attempt. Currently staying on the bench for now is Frotov Mikhail. Coming back on, though, with a goal already in this game, Dallas Loisel. He'll be waiting along the left side boards. Face-off won by Windsor again. Comes up in the stick of Anderson. Sliding down, Whitham. Here comes Gilbo. Up along the boards. They just cleared on forward. Mahan says to prepare for the defense. 2-1-2 defensive set as they take it back up the ice. Anderson. Nikolic tries to track it. Three Aces currently defending on the left side on that side of the ice as they force themselves to retreat. 2:13 left. Price. Two-line pass. Broken up by Gilbo. Gilbo flips it by Smith. Back to the stick of Loisel. 2 minutes even to go in the third period. Smith. Poke from behind Gilbo. Smith takes it in. Nikolic around him. Brings up a puff of ice. Nikolic presses against the boards. 3 players, make it 5 players going to a poke check party. Make it 6. And now we have a face-off as the puck was wedged underneath the skate. 1:42 left. Pressure is on. Already a timeout called earlier in the first period from Niagara on the Lake after they fell down 3-0. That's when they took Iskander Semseniev out of the game. Quick shot kicked away by Uplegger. He dances around the crease as the Aces have the puck. Yetman poke checked away from the puck once again. Mushat gets the attack. Mushat broken up by Gilbo. Gilbo clears it back to center ice. Aaliyah now to Solray. Solray retreats. Aaliyah retreats with. Solray looks. Listens to his coach and to Wolf. Gave it right onto Aaliyah. Pass intercepted, trying to go back to Solray as Aaliyah forced to retreat on the clear attempt. 1:05 to go in the third period. Make it the final minute. Will they go for the empty netter? Yes, they will. Extra man coming on the ice for Niagara on the Lake. Quick shot, broken up by the sliding poke check of Mahan. Cleared by the Aces, pressed against the boards, and into the Aces bench. Jake Pickersgill gonna catch that puck and bounce off of Pickersgill, in fact. 48.9 seconds left in the third. Here on We Digital Productions, Aces lead 6-5. Face off, won by Niagara. Aces try and poke it away. McHale to Loisel. Goes by Mahan. Pass intercepted by Pickersgill. Kept on the zone, inside the zone by Price. Aces clear it. Back into the neutral zone. Smith retreats back to Price. Under 30 seconds left. Price looks towards his captain. DeWolf says to press. Price intercepted by Cameron Pickersgill. He clears it back. 16 seconds left. One last attack. Loisel taken away by Hardick. Tries to go for the empty netter. Misses the crease. Jake Pickersgill with a chance. He plays keep away. The Windsor Aces will keep it away for Niagara on the Lake. As Jake Pickersgill can't get the empty netter, the Aces win 6-5. The fans happy after this one. They move to 12-7 on the 2018-19 season, while Niagara on the Lake falls to 10-10-1 in 2018-19. As the lights go out, a heck of a performance scoring-wise. Able to hold on after a late period rally from the Nationals to win 6-5. Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in for tonight's coverage of Windsor Aces hockey on We Digital Productions. For future games and broadcasts of the Windsor Aces, please go to www.wedigital.ca to follow the Windsor Aces. The next time the Windsor Aces are at home are on November 24th against Tottenham. Be sure to watch that game. The action starts at 80 Knox Arena at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to watch that action. With that, it's time to say goodbye. For the rest of our crew, I'm Justin Prince saying so long from the Rose City. Have a wonderful night.